What's up, Click Gamer? Shine here, playing Super Robot War x-Ω, a free-to-play, Japanese-only mobile game for your mobile device, obviously. So today we're going to be doing a video on Super Robot War x-Ω, and today we're going to get into this, and I'm going to do a quick, brief overview because I ain't here to ruin your lives. I ain't here to waste your time. So let's go ahead and get into this. First thing we're going to do, we're going to get out the way. We're going to do Gacha first because that's the most important thing. Does this game have the sauce? And if you're a mecha-anime fan and you're a fan of robots, tokusatsu, and kaiju films, you might enjoy Super Robot War x-Ω. Or maybe you won't. I don't know. Maybe you will or you won't. Now, as you can see, so once again, the game is a free-to-play Japanese exclusive game. Now, you can play it through Ku app if you have the Ku app, but if you're trying to look for this game on the regular Play Store, you're not going to find it unless you got a VPN, which your boy always has a VPN, which you probably should get a VPN for playing these games. Again, if you're probably wondering, how do I play all these Japanese exclusive games that never get released in the English Play Store? Either use Ku app or use the VPN in the Play Store. So you get a VPN and then log it on the Play Store. That's how you would get an app like this. So we're going to start with the first thing, the Gacha. So as you can see, we see this little banner. You can see, I see King Jadar from Galgaigar, and I see dude from Gravion and Mazinger. I can run on one of these banners. I only have 12. I only have not 12, 21. I have 21, so I can't do very many Gacha runs. Maybe I'll just do this one if we can. Is this a paid one? No, that might not be a paid one. We might be able to do this. All right, we'll do this one. Nope, that's a paid one. Never mind. I thought that's a paid one. So we're going to try to do a roll. I can't do a 10 rolls because I don't have enough to do a 10 rolls. So we're just going to... Dude, I picked a really bad time to do this. But to do this video. But hey, it's whatever. We're just going to start. We're going to start with Gacha because that's the most important thing. That's also a paid one. See, I'm messing up. That's also a paid one. We'll do this one. Here it is. Keep doing the paid ones. I don't mean to do that. It's an accident. So there, we're going to do a roll. Now, obviously, if I saved up and did a proper roll, I would get something better. Here's Koji, Mazinger. You got Mazinger. That's the first one. Next, we're going to do this one. Here's two rolls. All right, there's a little golds. There's a gold. That looks nice. Ooh. Got my girl Noako. Noako and the Gunbuster along with Katsumi. Nice, looking good. It's a super rare and got Camille Bidon. Mark II Gundam. That's good. And now I can't do the other one because I don't have enough to do that. So that might be the end of the Gacha for you guys. Unless no, that's probably it. There's also other ticket modes. You can do the summoning on here. Oh, okay, do this. Oh, you can do this summoning here. So you can just do that one. I'll show that one off. There's a bunch of different summoning things. So there's a bunch of different summoning sections. So the one we just did was a normal one. The next one we're on right now is a different type of summoning. And there's also a summoning where if you get these tickets or in-game items, you can do a certain type of roll, which I will keep rolling. Just pad this out because it's important that we get the most important thing out the way, the Gacha. Now, getting currency in this game can be a little difficult. You're gonna have to do a bit of grinding to get enough currency to summon. But if you're vigilant enough and you keep playing the game constantly enough, you'll be able to save enough. Like if you don't if you don't spin on banners and you save your currency properly, if you're free to play, you may or may not get that rare 5-star unit that you're looking for, but you have to save like a madman. Did I save in this game? Heck no. If you look at, I'm gonna show you my collection, you're gonna be like, what the heck, Shine? Why you got all this junk? Because I'm crazy. But I'm free to play. Now here you go. Here are these other sections which I cannot run on anything because I don't have any of these tickets. So if I did, I could show them off, but I don't have any of these tickets. In fact, wait, I don't even think I have one of those to run. Well, for some reason, it couldn't let me run on that one. I guess I had it. So it's just a 1-star. There we go. Who is it? And I got items. Cool. And as you can see, the lineup has changed because a whole couple of days have passed since the first half. So don't even worry about it. So now that we're back, let's get into it. Here's how you go. Gameplay. Now this game has two different gameplay modes. And one of the gameplay mode is arguably worse than the other one, which we'll start with the better one first. So this game has a bunch of different modes, but the most important thing is the first thing we're in right now. This is story mode, which obviously the game is in complete Japanese, which the title is not clickbait. This is the Super Robot War game that you never played. As you can see your boys from Galgaigar here. You see your girl from Galgaigar, your grandpa from Galgaigar. You see Guy himself from Galgaigar. You see this rando from this OC, this MC from this game. You see the girl from Galgaigar, and you see all these people. Unfortunately, I can't read it. I mean, honestly, if you wanted to read this, you could stop, take a screenshot of everything they're saying, and then run it through a translation app, which you could do, but that would be incredibly annoying, and it would take too long for a single word text, and you'd just be like, what the heck? So we're just going to skip this. We're just going to skip this because y'all don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Now, that was just a story section. I don't think there's a battle in this, per se, but if there is, we'll get to it. It wants me to rate the app. I'm not rating the app. Leave me alone. So here we go. There's another 0 AP, so this is not a battle. This is also not a battle. Let's your girl follow you, which she's using that. That's that new translation art. That's the new translation. You got the new translation art, Camille over there. You got new translation Opoly, which looks pretty good. So we're just gonna skip that and try to get to the battle. Right now we're just in story mode, which there's a reason I'm trying to specifically show you the story battle mode and the other battle mode. Now originally there was one battle mode, but then the game had an update and changed it to now where there's this new terrible battle mode that I hate, that I don't like, and I would like them to go back to the old one, but they're not going back to the old one, so we're just gonna skip until I can show you it. And that's another story segment, which I'm not gonna show you story because honestly it's a Super Road War game. You don't need to know the story. The story is a bunch of people in random scenarios from other mecha shows. That's really it. So here we go. Here's an actual battle. It took 20 minutes to actually get one, but here it is. So now, as you can see, you can pick from a list of all these other characters with all their mobile suits. So as you can see, you got your Amuro raised, you got your Char Aznables, you got your SD Gundam, you got your armored, metal armored Dragnars, you got your, I'm going to pick Noako from Gunbuster, or Aim for the Top. Now, here's the battle mode I'm talking about. The way this works is like a grid-based battle, and you have to fight. You fight. So the game is a grid-based game where you fight characters, but this battle mode is different from the one that I want to show you. This is the story one. This is the battle mode for story mode, which I hate, and I don't like it. So when it loads up, I'll show you what I mean. So here's Char. Excuse me, Mr. I mean Quattro Paginus. I told you. I didn't say anything. His name's Quattro. Now this battle mode is completely different from the other one. Like I keep saying is, which I have it set to full, which I am going to turn off the full. We're going to turn off full. The way it just goes like this, and I don't like this. You basically just have to tap it and do this, and you tap this and do this. You just tap, and you can. So basically, the way the controls work like this: you tap the enemy and they attack it, and then you can either, when this bar fills up after you kill enough enemies, you click one of the things up top, and then boom, you activate a skill. Which I don't like this one. And there's a reason I don't like it, which I'll show you why when you get to the original battle mode that we used to have, opposed to this one, which is not very good. I just don't like it. It's not very good. It's not very good. It's not good. It's not great at all. It's actually kind of terrible. So now Amuro is powered up. There you go. Amuro uses his skill, which some characters in this game have animated cutscenes like this, which originally this version of the new Gundam Armor and Amuro does not have an animation. I actually added this later, which you can actually add these little chips on certain characters to give them animations, which I'll shut off later. So that was the battle mode. Now, that was the story mode battle mode, which originally wasn't like this. This was added after an update about, I don't know, I think last year, because the original battle mode was better than this one. I'm going to keep harping on it because I hate it. So that was the story mode battle mode. So now I'm going to skip to the next battle mode to show you that this game is not trash. It's just that one sucks. So here's this one. We're going to click this one. Now, I have a choice to pick from characters, which I'm going to pick, I'm going to pick the dude from Armor Knight Dragnar. Now, as you can see, this menu layout is completely different from the last one. This is what the original battle mode used to look like, where you would go into story mode and it would look like this. This is what it originally was. As you can see, you have all the characters, all the teams on your team, and you just hit start the battle, and you start the AP, and you click the AP, and you start. Now, this game has a lot of art, nice art, and a lot of OC characters that look great that makes the game pop, I guess. But it's a shame that it never got, well, for obvious legal reasons, this game can never come out in North America due to Harmony Gold and a couple of other reasons, and licensing, which is the main reason a Super Robot War game never comes over here. So, as you can see, this is what the original battle mode looked like, which was a lot better. Which in this battle mode, it's a grid-based attack like the other one, but you have more control of your characters. Instead of just tapping the screen, you can move your characters to different sides and have them fall back and attack. You can have Armor Knight Dragnar go over there and move on the screen. It's just a lot better. Like, this is just a better battle mode than the original one that I mean, it's a lot better than the one that we saw before, because this was the original battle mode, but then they decided, hey, story mode needs a different battle mode, which it didn't, which I don't know why they did that. It was a dumb decision, but they still did it. Oh my god, get out my screen. So now a boss is coming. Honestly, this was just a better battle mode. I don't know why they got rid of it. So now you can see here's Judo. I can actually have Judo use his ultimate, or I can use the dude from Armor Knight Dragnor use his skill, or I can have Miss Hakuin use her skill, which, hey Hakuin, I'm going to let Miss Hakuin use her skill, so Hakuin, go over there. Then as you can see, hit the red button, you see the red button? Hakuin uses her skill, animation plays, boom, she kills it with her impulse. And that was the battle mode, which was superior, but they decided, man, we're just going to get rid of it. You know, we're only going to let you use it on special missions, but for story mode, you're stuck with that sucky battle mode, which I don't know why they did that. I don't know why. They probably thought it was quicker, which it wasn't. It's kind of more tedious to use the other one than the one we just used. I don't know what they were thinking. They lost their mind. I don't know what they were doing with that. So there you go. That was the battle mode. That was the original battle mode, which got replaced with the one that you saw before that one, which is the sucky one, which I hate. So now that that's done, now that we show off the battle mode, we're going to go into the next thing, which we have a couple different features. We can go into tuning up, storage, characters, and a bunch of other things, which we'll start with this, which I think this one at the bottom is the robots, or your storage, where you see all your characters that you acquired over the course of this game, which as you can see, I have a lot of fodder units and a lot of recognizable units. I think this is the tune-up feature, if I'm not mistaken, which I think if I click on that, this is the tune-up. Yeah, this is the tune-up feature. So the way this works is you basically feed your fodder units to your main unit to level them up like this. Kind of like your usual, hey, feed the trash to the other trash to make stronger trash. And then you level them up. So there's a line barrel from a line barrel of iron. And I'm just feeding him a bunch of Rick Diaz's to power him up, which I probably shouldn't be doing that, but there you go, he levels up. It's that simple. So as you can see, Line Barrel Iron leveled up. He didn't learn any new skills because I didn't feed him higher ranked units, but he leveled up. So hey, there you go. So there's that. Next. That's level up. Next, I'm going to show you is the tune-up feature, which this is the tune-up, which this is basically where you tune up your bot and give them extra abilities, which I probably shouldn't be messing with this. So, for example, let's say I want to give Camille's this regular rare Mark II a power-up, where I can just do this and just give him new stats. I'm not going to do it because this Mark II is too weak and I shouldn't be doing it to him, but I just wanted to show that off. So that's that. There's that. The next thing we're going to do, so that's that. That's the tune-up feature. So if you want to tune up your stats and give your bots better stats, you can do that. I'm not doing that because I don't want to do it on that Slicky Mark II. I need a little more research. This next item you see here is basically, this game has a bunch of different collectible items that you can grab, and the more of these collectible materials you grab, you can get certain characters. So some of these items, so if you have one of these, which you get them every so often through, I think, Anniversary, you're going to get one of these triangle pieces, and you can actually trade these triangle pieces for a rare plus version of a bot, which I've already used it, so I can't use it again. Oops, someone just hit me up on Facebook. So here's the rare plus unit. You can use that to get a rare plus version, which is not a special version. A rare plus is just a version that's above a normal a rare, which isn't that great, which is how I kind of got the Gunbuster, but it's not that good. So there's that. Let me go back. Sorry, my phone takes forever. It's kind of old. So there's that. There's actually a bunch of other different materials you can also grab, like these blue microchips. I mean, these are great. These green microchips. If you get collected enough of them, you can get these items. These rainbow microchips, you get them through special story missions, and they'll drop every so often. You got to do some missions to get them. These red ones, you can just get them by doing a bunch of random stuff. And these character icons, these are actually things you can equip to certain characters to make them glow. So in the case of my Amuro from earlier, he actually used one of these chips here, and I put it on him, and some of these chips have actual special animations, which I would like to show off in a bit. And the rest of these I haven't unlocked, and the rest of these other ones I haven't unlocked yet, so I can't not show you those yet. So we're going to go back. I'm going to go to this. This is basically like a level. This is like basically limit breaking for my character. Now, as you can see, my Noah coat was a rare plus, which I got from the shop. This one needs to be leveled up by grabbing these extra materials to level her up to make her a super plus, which is better than just a regular super. Which I think if I keep doing it, it's just gonna level up. She's gonna get leveled up. Next thing you see is these materials, which you can turn these regular sucky materials into better materials, and so on and so forth. So there's that. So now that's done, we can go on to the next thing. The next thing next to this is the album, which is just basically your typical, hey, look, you got all these characters from these shows. Here's an album. And since I completed one of the album, I'm getting the awards for that. So since I completed the first Mark II album, the super rare, rare, and rare plus SS rare, super rare. There you go. So the more you fill this up, the more you'll get. You get some. You get gym rewards for it. So as you can see, you see all these characters. That's all the Zeta Gundam. That's all the Zeta Gundam. The double Zeta, which I have a double Zeta, the Judo Asta. There he is. There's that, and so on and so forth. I'm gonna keep saying that because and so on and so forth. So there's that. Next, the next thing to show off is it's another album. I'm not really sure what this one does. Oh well, this is the other album, which is another album, which I think this does something else, but I'm not entirely sure what it does. This might be like an interlude or special guide. So it's kind of like an interlude. If you're familiar with Fates, it might be like you do a special character mission and you might be able to get upgrades. I guess I think that's what it's like. I think that's what it is. See, it's like I think it's an interlude. So this is like interludes because it has episode numbers. So this tells me this is like an interlude or like a special mission that you can unlock after you rank up a character up to a certain level, and they become stronger. So that's like an interlude. The next thing to show off is this part, which is basically, I don't know if I have to censor that, is another thing which is kind of important and probably need to show off, which I think this is important. Alright, so here we are. This is the thing I was telling you about earlier, where you can actually make certain units. So let's say you got a regular version, which before I show this off, let me back up first. Before I show this off, because this is important, I need to show you something important before I get to that. So now that's done, now we went through all that, we're going to go back here. I'm going to show off my collection because that's the most important thing. Now, as you can see, I've been playing ever since, I've been playing since 2016, so I've been playing for a while, and I got all these characters. They're not leveled up, obviously, because I'm lazy, because like, every time I think about playing this game, another Gacha game comes out, and I get stuck. As you can see, here's my Amuro with the new Gundam. Now, this Amuro High New Gundam did not come with this animation. I had to add this, and I'll show you how you get these special animations later. Here's another thing. Here's another one. Here's Renton Thurston and not the new Gundam, the Nirvash Spec 3. So there's that. So now, the animations are not evenly distributed in this game. Obviously, most characters that have animations are going to be female because, come on, man, I gotta sell that. Man, I gotta sell that gacha currency. Waifu over laifu, my boys. You know the deal. You know the rules. You know the rules. So as you can see, I have a bunch of different obscure anime that most people don't know. Like I don't think I have an Armor Knight Dragnar. I have a Line Barrel Iron. How many people who know what Line Barrel Iron is? If you know what that is, I mean, sound off in the comments if you know what Line Barrel is. Christ, most people don't know what Line Barrel is. As you can see, I have a Gal Guy, which also those little chips can also give special certain characters, voice lines like this. I hope I don't get copyright strike for that, because Jesus Christ, I hope I don't get nothing for that. Amuro does not have, well, actually, Amuro does have a voice line here. It's actually really cool. It's actually extremely cool that certain characters have voice lines. Although Lunamaria does not have a voice line, which bothers me immensely. But I also got my girl Nana Trinity somewhere, which I can't find her. Here's another character. Here is Noako in Katsu. Here they go, which you can show this, which, Christ, that's going to get me demonetized, boys, if you know what I mean. So there's that. There's the girl from Code Geass who has voice line. Which I haven't seen. I don't know what she's from. I've seen Code Geass, but I'm not sure what Code Geass she's from. Or that I don't remember. And boom, I got the dude from L Grimer, so hey, that's pretty cool. Actually, I'm watching that anime right now, so that's cool. And I got regular L Grimer, so that's pretty cool. And I got his fairy, the dude with the fairy, him and his fairy. That's pretty cool. So as you can see, if it's a so basically the best way to explain this game is if it's a mecha anime or tokusatsu or gaijin or kaiju film, it's in this game. Like it's in this game. Like they a while back they had a collab with Power Rangers or the Power Rangers Super Sentai. They even had a collab with Mega Man, dude. Like, although I'm waiting for the Gridman collab. Like if there's a Gridman collab, heck, they even have a collab with Sakura Wars, which I'm not that big into Sakura Wars just yet because I just found out about what Sakura. Well, I didn't just find out about what Sakura Wars. It's kind of stupid to say that, but you know. Heck, they even got Metabots, dude. You even got your boy Iki from freaking Metabots, voice. If it will load. There we go. You got Metabee. Now we living. So that's that. Now, like I promised before I went off this tangent, I'm going to show you the last thing that's important. So we're going to leave. Also, if you want to download this game, I will have the Q app link in the description, which that's going to be the only way you're going to be able to get this unless you use a VPN on the Play Store to download this if you're on Android. Because if you're trying to look for this game on the Play Store, on the English side, you're not going to find it. But if you want to learn how to play it, there actually is a guide out there to learn how to play this, and it's actually worth playing. It's actually a fun game worth playing, despite the fact it's never coming to North America. And don't expect a Western release. It's never going to happen because of copyright reasons. So here we go. Now, as you can see, I remember, like I said before, I'm going to show you how to get certain characters sparkly. So, as you can see, you come to this place and you see all these different things. Click the bottom one. And there's another arrow down here. You click on this and you actually can sort the different series to find a certain character. So, let's say you have the corresponding character. So, let's say a Banage or a Lynx. I think I have a unicorn that might be able to accept it, but it might tell me. I mean, I think I have a unicorn that might work with it, but I'm not entirely sure. So, you have to... You can actually hold it, so click on it. Actually, I don't think you can hold on it. Actually, no. No, it says you can, so I have to... can I hold on it? So here you go. So here you go. Here's a Benager, and basically the way this would work is I'd have to have one of the corresponding mechs, so one of these corresponding unicorns to use it with, which I do have I think I do have a corresponding unicorn that might work with it. So we might see. Now, it only costs 20 of these blue pieces, which you get these easily, and I might use it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one. It's not animated by my ad, but it is one of the pieces, which I wanted to show off. So I'm going to go back to my thing when it wants to load. Collection. When it loads, because it takes 20 years. So here we are. I hope I have the right unicorn, or this is going to be really bad. So here we go, unicorn. Well, I kind of already applied that to the unicorn, so that's kind of unfortunate, but I'll just show you it again. So basically what you would do is you would come here, click on this, add it, and this would level up, and then you would add it to the character. It's that simple. It's kind of like that, which I kind of already did it to the unicorn, which that kind of sucks. I have to find their character, but... And I kind of already did it to Nana, so I can't do it for her, because I already did it for Nana, so now she has one, which she has an animation now too. Which originally she didn't have an animation. This is what's added. Also the voice clips. You know, I think it's funny. People think Nana's crazy because all she did was attack that one. Literally, I love when everyone says that Nana's crazy, but there are crazier people in this game, which is ironic. Got Lieutenant Opoly. I don't have a Char or a Zeta Gundam in this game, which makes me mad because y'all know I'm a Zeta stand. So here's Char. But that is essentially how you get certain characters to have animation. As long as you have to go in there and you have the corresponding mech, it will work out. So I think that's it. The rest of these other symbols, I'm not entirely sure about. Like this for different things I'm not sure about, and the rest of these symbols I'm not entirely sure about because I haven't touched them yet. And I'm not even sure. I think this is some kind of guild. The thing I just clicked on was some kind of guild, but I have no clue. But that is it. Also, originally before the update, you were able to switch between a bunch of characters up front. You can't do that anymore. They took that out. So a lot of things about this game were taken out. The reason it took me so long I originally planned to make this video a long time ago, but a lot of the features I was going to talk about were taken out or removed or put somewhere else, and I don't know where they went. So it's just like whatever.